Well, it's almost February and we've seen little snow here in southern New England, but officials say Rhode Island will be prepared for when that first big storm comes. 12 News reporter Matt Paddock joins us now with the efforts being made to keep you safe. Matt.
Well, believe it or not, next week's the one-year anniversary of the blizzard of 2022, something that we covered heavily. And today, public officials here in Rhode Island say that they're ready for whatever Mother Nature throws their way.
Winter is coming, and we're ready for it.
It's felt like anything but winter here in southern New England. 1 month in, we've seen light coatings of snow and wet roadways for the most part. But that's not stopping state and local municipalities from preparing for the worst.
We've got 150 plow trucks, nearly 300 vendor trucks that supplement our crews as we need them.
Next week marking the one-year anniversary of the blizzard of 2022. A storm that Eric Earls, director of Public Works in Warwick, says had all hands on deck.
That one took a lot of people by surprise. You know, typically with a storm, you throw all your resources at it, and then when you're done, you go home. That storm, we couldn't do that because the storm outlasted us. You know, we had people that were plowing for 24, 36 hours straight. According
to RIDOT's website, the Rhode Island Department of Transportation budgets $20 million in preparation for winter, stockpiling over 100,000 tons of salt, sand, and brine. And Alviti says new technologies should help with winter conditions, which could be coming as soon as tomorrow.
So during recent years, we've upgraded our equipment at DOT. Not only the plowing equipment, where we now have wing plows that can cover several lanes at a time.
Alviti says while most New Englanders know how to navigate in the snow, a reminder never hurts.
Reduce your speed, give yourself more time to get to where you're going, plan ahead if you see inclement weather coming.
Alviti said that the state's also looking for about 20 more vendors to sign up and help plow. Now, if you'd like to be involved in that, you can find the link to that on our website at WPRI.com. Reporting live in East Providence, Matt Paddock, 12 News.
Tony, thank you. And while we haven't had a ton of snow yet, it's still only January. February and March have had their share of nasty winter weather over the years.
12 News reporter Matt Paddock continues our in-depth coverage with what the state is doing to make sure the next storm doesn't get the drop on us. Matt?
Well, Mike and Shannon, for me, it's hard to believe that it's already been almost a year since that blizzard of 2022. That anniversary coming up next week, and public officials here in Rhode Island say they're ready for whatever Mother Nature may bring.
Winter is coming, and we're ready for it.
February is just around the corner, and as you may have noticed, we've seen very little snow across the state. But today, the Rhode Island Department of Transportation is sharing reminders to drivers as winter conditions are expected as soon as tomorrow.
We've got 150 plow trucks, nearly 300 vendor trucks that supplement our crews as we need them.
RIDOT Director Peter Alviti says while those living in New England know how to navigate a winter storm, he says it's always worth reminding drivers of ways to stay safe on our roads.
Reduce your speed, give yourself more time to get to where you're going, plan ahead if you see inclement weather coming.
According to the Department of Transportation's website, they budget roughly $20 million each year to buying over 100,000 tons of salt, sand, and brine. And Alviti says new technologies are helping the state better prepare.
We've upgraded our equipment at DOT, not only the plowing equipment, where we now have wing plows that can cover several lanes at a time.
And it's not just the state that's ready. Local communities like Warwick say their plows are ready to go at a moment's notice.
We stockpile the sand, salt, the trucks are ready. Typically you're starting in October getting all the fleet ready. So yeah, we're in good shape for any kind of storm that might come in.
Earl says while the number of drivers seems steady in Warwick, he says you can never have too many drivers, something he learned firsthand from last year's blizzard.
You throw all your resources at it, and then when you're done, you go home. That storm, we couldn't do that because the storm outlasted us. You know, we had people that were plowing for 24, 36 hours straight.
And RIDOT says they have about 75,000 tons of salt stockpiled for this upcoming winter. And they say they use roughly 10,000 tons of salt for every storm. Reporting live in East Providence, Matt Paddock, 12 News.